Well, parts of open. So, well, I mean, this is something Marty and I, well, let's check the store. We kept it.
Oh. I get thrown under the bus to do a live and nobody shows. What's up, Pinks? That's funny. Big Block. What's up, Big Block? How you doing, sir? So sucks that you couldn't make it to 4 Takeover, man. It was good times for Big Block. As always. All right, let's post the comment. Paste. Chat. I need to go over to the YouTube side. Hold on, I'm going to disappear out of the talking here for 1 second. All right, we're back. Oh. Mustang Gangster Parallel. There it is. 950. Oh, that was a while ago. Jesus, I got so much shit here. Oh, hold on. I gotta guess. Yes, I did, Brailsford.
Oh,
What's up?
hey. About time. Been sitting down there in that stinky ass basement of yours you ain't cleaned in two years.
Yeah, I know. Tell me about it. Don't worry, the maid's on the way.
Yeah. I'm out of there now. I ain't caring.
I think she's stuck in customs in Sweden.
Stuck in customs from Sweden.
Jeez, we jumped to 6.
What's up, Big Block?
Yeah, Mr. Merrick in the house. Yeah,
how's that
Big
knee
Block.
doing?
Say what?
I was asking how his knee was doing.
Yeah, I was gonna tell Big Block freaking this year with a lot more hanging out at the hotel, which was really the best part about it, man. It's just sitting there chilling, drinking some beers, hanging out with the guys.
Actually, I didn't even do much drinking of the beers this year.
I'd say I drink about the same amount I normally do, like 4 or 5 a night.
I didn't even. I can say the first night, yes, I drank like 3 beers and some whiskey. But after that, I think it was like 2 a night. One
Nope,
at
we got
dinner.
another guest.
What's up, Mike?
Oh, we got Big Block.
What's
What's going on, sir?
Not a lot, man.
How's that knee?
Man, it's a little sore.
I bet. Was it? What'd you have done?
Well, it was a scope. I got a scope because I had this piece here floating around. It got broke off.
Oh, jeez.
And about 2 years ago, and it's been floating around in there causing problems. So I got it
Yeah.
out today.
Well, that's good. So it wasn't anything too massive. It wasn't like a replacement or an ACL or anything.
No, he went ahead and scraped up because I've had a lot of arthritis in it for years, and he went ahead and scraped it up to buy me a little more time.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah, I gotta go see the bone and joint clinic on Tuesday for my shoulders again.
Oh yeah.
What's up, Mike's Garage? Not sure if I said what's up. What's up? Yeah, even Mike's Garage made it to Fort Takeover.
Yeah.
So how many newbies did we have there this year? Mike's Garage. There was one or
Yeah.
two other people that had never been to it that were there this year, right?
Had Chad been there before?
Yeah, Chad been there before.
But he was there with the Mustang last time, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I could have swore there was another person that had never been there.
My third year.
Yeah, it was my third, I believe, as well.
Yeah, it would've been
Really? I thought it was your like fourth or fifth.
Who was mine?
Yeah.
It could be. I lose track.
It would have, yeah, because it would have been my third year, and I think you had come in before I did. So,
Same.
Yeah, it's very possible.
well,
Yeah,
I'm,
because my first year there was not your first year there. Sabino.
Sabino, what's going on?
I'm going on Tuesday to pick up a Fox Body project.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Well, here.
I think it's a 89. I got to go up there and look at it and see. My
Okay.
buddies has a bunch of cars up there. And
My first Fox Body was in '89, but it was in beautiful shape, and it was early '90s when I bought it. So
got you.
What conditions is it in, Big Block?
It's that dark gray.
No, but I mean,
Oh.
how good is the condition on it?
Oh, it's got some rust in the shock towers. I'm gonna have to replace all that.
Oh,
It's a roller. It was a complete car. The guy pulled the motor and transmission out, and then my buddy bought it to pull the 8.8 out of it. And it's still in the car though. I told him I'd pull it out, but I'm not. I'm gonna buy him another one, so I ain't got to tear it
Hey.
apart.
you remember that the rust I found under my hood while I was there? It got sanded down today and painted over.
oh, nice.
And then I noticed some on the hatch on the tailgate too, so I did the same thing there.
Sabino, any of our favorite racing going on anytime soon, man? Dude, it's been a long time since we did that, man. That was awesome when we did that. When he did that, that was
the
one of my top 5 live streams, I would say, as far as
Crazy.
fun.
It's crazy how much how many states are making that drag racing or street racing felony now.
Oh yeah, I think in Illinois it already has been for a while, but I don't know.
Yeah.
Illinois is
First
strict on
time.
this shit.
Yeah. Well, they're getting strict on it because of the idiots doing takeovers. And I'm like, well, then why are you getting strict on the drag racers?
Yeah, exactly.
We're not the ones doing donuts in the fucking intersections for, hours on
Dude,
end.
I was just gonna say when they show that on the news, and then I've actually seen them call that drag racing. I'm like, are you serious?
I know. It's
Are you
ridiculous.
seriously that stupid?
Yeah. Street racing, they call it sometimes. And I'm like, that's not racing. There's no racing whatsoever there. That's dumbassery.
Yeah. Oh shit!
Oh, I just
I
realized
probably
that
skimmed into
picture of
this
my
live.
car,
I'm tired already.
that's my old car. That's not the one I currently own.
So yeah, there may be moments when I zone out on looking at a chap or looking in the basement, just because I'm laying here on my couch and freaking every now and then
You lazy ass.
let my eyes rest.
I gotta work on my car tomorrow. So
I need to clean my car tomorrow because I want to go to that Saturday car show that I haven't been to yet this year. It's always good.
tomorrow's
every week.
Saturday, so
Huh?
tomorrow is Saturday.
I know, but the show doesn't start till 4:00.
Oh, it's an afternoon show.
Yeah, afternoon, early evening.
I don't know of any
Lot
car
of
show
cars,
tomorrow.
dude.
I know some drag racing going on at the track. I think it, and then at the normal place I go just chill out if I were doing something is the Spring Park, but they got the Helen Keller Festival and they're charging money for you to get in.
Yeah, that car show gets a lot of cars, a lot of different cars. I mean, everything and anything. Modern, muscle, oldies, you name it, it's there.
Matt, did you and RJ get a chance to line up?
No, dude, it was so hot. I mean, literally, by the time we pulled out of the hotel, our
was
post-blower IAT2 temps were already at like 100, 105.
Oh yeah, I
I
bet.
mean, it was
Wow.
just so hot.
Yeah,
I mean, literally, your best
intercooler
time to
works
get on
better.
it was 30 seconds out of the hotel. That's it.
Yep.
That's all you got.
Yeah, that was not a good day for boosted cars at all. That was a nice.
No.
I had my car was having no problem with it. My intercooler is keeping me right at ambient.
Yes, Sierra, it does need detailing, a big time. How you doing? Haven't seen Sierra in a while.
That Mustang girl. That's because you never go live hardly.
Well, she shows us on other people's streams before.
Does
Although
she?
Brailsford hasn't been live in forever, that's where she would show up.
Yeah, and he hasn't been live in forever either.
No, exactly, yeah.
He did one. I think he did one live since he came back from that last time he was gone, and that was it. He's busy. He's a busy man.
Yeah, he can't even put a shirt in a box, slap an address on it, and send it.
I know.
He's probably double the time that it took me to get him Dam's Boosted's hat.
You work at a DMV. Oh,
Oh,
Yeah,
God.
This Fox body I'm going to get. My buddy sent me pictures of it. It is a notch.
oh, nice.
And it's got look like it's got a whale tail on it. I'm gonna go
A
check.
notch with a well tail?
Yeah, it looks kind of strange.
I would say so because the well tails weren't made for the notch.
Yeah, somebody stuck one on there.
I don't know how you get it on there correctly. The angle of the window's wrong.
Yeah. I'm gonna do a video on it when I go up there. I'm going Tuesday. It's in Paducah, Kentucky.
Duke,
Paducah,
how far is that from you?
3 hours,
Oh, that's not too bad.
2.5, about 2.5, 3 hours. Pretty much, you come get this thing out of my shop and you can take it with you.
It's always nice.
I'm gonna take him a couple motor parts up there and hook him up.
Sabino, are you still here? I'm curious to know if there's any more of those
Races.
races coming up, man. Dude, like I said, I would love to do that, man. Were you there for any of those, Pinks? There was one or two of them.
Yeah, I was.
You were there?
I saw
Were you on
one
the
of them.
panel at the time or in the chat?
No, I was in the chat.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that was some good stuff.
I went a long time in the chats without. I went a
Oh,
long
good.
time as a lurker in chats too.
Dude, I can remember a
I stayed
long
in the
time ago
bushes
saying, oh, go ahead.
I stayed in the bushes for years.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I remember for a long time I was always like, there's no way you'll get me on a panel.
For me, you wouldn't even see me chatting. I wouldn't even
Yeah.
chat. I
Yeah,
wouldn't
I
even
always
think.
chatted.
I didn't always chat. No, I'd say hi every now and then, or just hello, or just ask a question. And and it's not just y'all's live streams. It was any live stream I was in.
Cat
And then I
Eye
didn't stay in them the whole
Motorsports.
time. I'd only stay for like 15, 20 minutes.
Oh, look at this. Cat Eye Motorsports, 496.
Oh.
Subbed because I saw you at Fort Takeover and thought your channel was cool. Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Oh, that's cool.
Well, that's nice. You really
Yeah.
should have subbed to mine because my channel is cool. My
You
channel
just-
actually gets videos on it every now and then.
Yeah, well. Hey, I posted a supercar show Saturday.
I
Not too
saw
long ago.
that. I watched it.
I went live not more than 7 days ago.
I know because I was there.
Yeah, well.
I
So,
was,
Cat Eye, did you
I
have
was
a
in the
car at
chat,
Fort
too.
Takeover? Or were you just there walking around? Where are you from? I have to check though. Oh, he said he thinks he saw. He thinks he subbed to me. Okay,
No,
that's
he
all right.
thinks he subbed to me.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
What is it? What is that car in his picture? Is that a Mustang or is that a
I
truck?
know. I'm gonna click on it. I'll highlight it.
It's
See if
so
that helps.
That's a truck. Oh,
That's a truck.
Chevrolet. It's a Cat Eye Chevy.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, Shell.
6.
Long time no see.
What the hell happened here?
Shell just came in.
Oh, hey, Shell. Because you send me photos of Kudas. Hey, Shell, how you doing? All right, let me highlight that. McNairy County, Tennessee, Selma, and the truck is
McNairy County,
8.1 Silverado.
Oh
Tennessee.
yeah, I used to live. I used to live.
8.1 Silverado. Okay.
Yeah, I used to live in Selmer. That's just south of Jackson.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
I drive through it on the way to Jackson.
Yeah, I used to work at a factory there called Ryder and Scheffenacher. We made taillights for Mercedes. I was a maintenance supervisor there.
Yeah, I drive through Selmer on the way to Jackson because it's just over the halfway point, I think.
I hear you, Shell. I called her Zell. Shell, sorry.
One day
One
at
day
a
at a time.
time. Yeah,
Every time I hear that, I always think of the TV show.
I think
One
of the
day at a
original. Yeah, the original with Valerie Bertinelli,
And Mackenzie Phillips.
Mackenzie Phillips.
I used to love that. What was it called the song for that show? This is it. This is it.
God, it's been so long since I've heard it.
Yeah.
I was always a fan of Schneider too, so
Oh yeah. Gotta love the Schneids.
I wanted to be Schneider when I grew up.
The
I mean, I was watching that show when it was new, so it was. Shell's still the cutest redhead.
Of course she is.
I wish my back would stop hurting. I go to get surgery to make my back feel better. Now my back hurts more, and I got leg pain I didn't have before, but I can walk, and it was getting to where I almost couldn't walk before.
Yeah, I've been having back pain recently too, but mine's been semi-manageable, and I'm not having to take any medication for it. So,
well, I'm not taking any medication for the back pain anymore. I take medication for the leg pain because that's nerve pain, and it drives me nuts.
I was having a lot of lower back pain, but I did some spinal decompression almost 3 years ago or 2 years ago, and it was a game changer.
I would have loved to just done that, but unfortunately, that wouldn't have worked for me. I had to do some other stuff and get some fusions done. I had to fuse 4 of them together, and then get some laminectomies and hemispherical or hemolaminectomies and a couple of those done to relieve nerve pressure.
what's that thing that you get on that you lay on? You know what I mean? And it's not like a chair, but it's a big flat thing that you lay on, and then it flips you upside down. Huh?
It's an inversion table.
Not the one that inverts, the one that lays flat. That's what I done. That's spinal decompression. That's the DRX 9000.
And you said it did wonders?
Oh my God. Life changer.
A 67 Camaro with a 5.7 V8 naturally aspirated, making 670 to the crank. Oh, I like that a lot. I'm a
Shell,
Ford guy,
that's
but
sorry
I love
to hear.
Cat Eye Motorsports, I have a 64 C10 that I've had for 35 years. It's got a 480.
I got the in-laws in the divorce.
Yeah, sorry to hear about that, Shell. That's never fun.
I'm a Chevy Ford guy myself.
I'm an American car. I'm an American car lover, but I love European cars too, and a couple of Japanese cars. And I like cars.
Yeah, I don't discriminate against because most makes have something I like.
Well, I mean, one of my favorite trucks I've ever had was my Silverado.
Yeah,
That sounds like a sweet car.
My favorite truck was my F450, but and I really miss that one. Wish I still had it.
Is that the one you had last year?
Yeah.
So what do you got now?
A 2013 F-150 XLT.
Yeah, I kind of would like to trade down to something a little older, like a 14 or 15 model.
I'd rather have my old truck back. I wish I hadn't sold it. I didn't know any money on it. I own that truck.
Yeah.
I wish I hadn't sold it because I didn't get enough money for it. If I'd gotten another 15 grand, I'd have been fine. And then I could have bought a newer truck that was, like a newer F-150.
What's up, Fortuck?
What's up? You guys hear me?
Yeah.
Yep.
All right.
I like how he has a picture of himself on his.
It's messed up, but yeah.
I like that. That's kind of neat. You got a little picture there.
Let me see if
You
I
got
can switch
you
it.
got 2 cameras running. That's why.
It's OBS, but I can
Yeah.
change it to stuff. I haven't ran this in a while. So
Yeah, I never used the OBS software because I started using StreamYard right after. When I first did a live stream, I used OBS, and it was really hard for me to use because I'd never used it before. And then StreamYard happened, and I just went to that.
Yeah, it does a bunch of weird stuff, but like this, it's in virtual cam. So basically, StreamYard just picks OBS up as your camera. So
Right.
you can still use StreamYard, but OBS is like in there too. It's weird.
Yeah, I don't even know if I have OBS on my computer anymore. If I do, it's only on my computer in my office. I don't have it on any of my laptop or anything.
There you go,
Yeah.
Pinks. Who subbed you?
Cool. It's always nice. I'm trying to get to that 3,000 mark, but it slowed down already. I jumped up to like 2,200 or 2,300, and then it just dead stopped again.
Yeah, I've been at 22. I picked up quite a bit this last couple of days on that last short I put up.
I ran out of stuff to put up for shorts. That's my problem, and I didn't do any videos at Ford Takeover for some reason.
I threw up a short yesterday. I mean, it got 10,000 views in one day.
That's nice.
It
What
was
was
a
it?
trending sound. You know, it was a sound clip that was really trending at the time. So I just threw one of my videos of my truck on there with the tunnel ram sticking out of the hood, and the motor mounts aren't really connected, so the motor's moving around under the hood, and it got 10,000 views. So
Nice.
Sweet.
I
That's
had a
what-
bunch in a row that I put out of shorts, like a couple days in a row, where I was getting at minimum 9,000 views on them. But they'd all hit like 10 grand and just stop, and they haven't gotten a single view since then. You know. But I had that for a little while, and then it just kind of died out again because YouTube quit sharing them out. You know, if they don't show them to people, people won't find them.
that's true.
Yeah, you never know what's gonna go. You just the craziest, stupidest video will always like go big.
I know.
If you're on the run, you just throw something out there. That's usually what goes.
I really need to. I've got some stuff from a car show I went to. I need to start putting those out. But those I have to edit a little bit differently because I have to add music to them. Whereas the drag racing, it's drag racing. It's easy because you don't want to throw music on that. You want to hear the drag racing.
Yeah, or do both.
Uh,
I can't find the right setting.
What are you doing, you stupid cat?
I got to finish up a video.
Oh, there you go.
Went to the drag strip a couple times, and I haven't done those videos yet.
Well, I went 3 months on one trip to the drag strip. It was a Friday and Saturday night at the JJ DeBoss at the beginning of the year, and that was in like March. And I just finished putting those out. The last one was was during Ford Takeover. I put out the last one I had. It didn't do shit. It didn't do very well at all. And but it was the last one I had, so I'm out of those videos now.
But the good thing about shorts is if you don't get many views on them, say if you get less than 30 views, just delete it and relaunch it again at a different time, and it'll probably have thousands. I do it all the time.
Really?
I'm too lazy to do that.
Yeah, it depends on
Because
how
I delete them when I after so much time on my phone, because I make them on my phone using the new YouTube Studio, and once I get so many, I have to delete them because it's too many on my phone. I ran out of space on my phone not too long ago and had to get rid of a bunch of shit.
Well, if in one day you don't have the views, just delete it and relaunch it.
Yeah,
Usually it does 10 times better the second time. If
I've done it a few times with certain things where I've not just relaunched it, but I've renamed it.
Yeah.
Sometimes a name will do it if somebody sees something. I don't know. That's what I need. Is my problem is I get shorts views all the time, but shorts views don't count for monetization because I'm not monetized.
I'm not.
So
I've got 2290 subscribers and I've got 2,400 watch hours.
Same here. I'm at 2,500 watch hours. But if you look at my total watch hours, I'm at almost 8,000
Yeah,
for
but
the year.
I don't do any live streams, so
But I do one a week.
you know.
And that's all I'm at 2,500. I get 100 more than you. But like my watch hours for the year total, if you include shorts, is 8,000. It's, plenty, but they don't count that until after you're monetized,
Oh, okay.
which is stupid.
If I go back a year, I've got 4,200 watch hours in a year.
Yeah, you've got 4,200 watch hours in a year, but only 2,400 of them count
Yeah.
because they're all shorts views. What did you want something, Blue? I think
Yeah,
my
I
dog
just-
wants something.
I just kind of post anything whenever and just let it do whatever it does.
Yeah.
See she's harassing me. I get harassed by my dog.
But that was once I actually made it as far as watch hours and everything. And, once I made it there, then I did grind for a little while, trying.
I did 2 years ago because I was trying to go to No Name Nationals and I needed 500 subs. So I grounded away till I got those 500, and then it's just whatever happened. And now I'm at 2,200 2 years later. So
Yeah. I posted a short of Beater Bomb and it got 2 million views. And I gained like at least probably 2,000 subscribers on that video.
2 million. Damn.
Yeah. And it was like, I don't know, there was like $300 on it I was going to make.
yeah,
But YouTube took it from me and said that it was copyrighted or some shit. So I had to delete it. So somehow I was negative watch hours for a little while. So
That's
I was
great.
like a little worried. But it is what it is. I've done some shit on YouTube, so I'm on their list. They keep an eye on me.
I did a video on Instagram that got 2.1 million views, and it was just a 70 Cornet that I put a fake sound of some pro stock engine firing up, and the car was on a trailer with no K member under it. It had nothing underneath the car, and people were like, "Man, that thing sounds great," or that ain't that motor coming in there. They don't sound like that. I'm like, no shit, it don't even. I just drug it out of behind a dealership. It has no drivetrain in it. Yeah, it's definitely not the real sound. And then people are like, "Man, that thing sounds so good," but it got 2 million views, and I got a lot of static on it, which was awesome. I enjoyed the static.
Well, that Beater Bomb video I had was actually a video from TikTok, and I kind of stole it. And the guy said that, when your front wheels and your wheelie bars are touching the track at the same time, which
I seen that.
the wheelie bar was an anti-roll bar, not a wheelie bar. So people were all upset about that. And just the fact that there was that drama, I mean, everybody, it just like launched for me.
What's going on, Gary?
Later, Shell.
Later, Shell. Have a good night.
Just listening to you big YouTubers talk.
Oh, big YouTuber,
Oh.
my ass.
Yeah.
You're the biggest one, I think.
Yeah, exactly.
right
You're
now.
the biggest one.
I might be big in size, but I ain't big in numbers.
What do you mean? You got bigger numbers than all of us
Hey, what about
combined.
that? What about that ambulance? Did you ever sell that? I watched some video of yours, and some guy, I guess, always asks you about the ambulance.
Same guy over and over again. And when I block him, he comes back with another thing.
That's funny. I watched your ambulance video way back in the day, so that's cool.
That was a long time ago, man. That thing, it's got a lot of views, that's for sure.
Yeah, I was.
He popped in my live stream the other night, and I says, "Yeah, I'm getting ready to buy another one."
There you go. Wholesale.
Yeah, buddy.
You could always sell it because people like to turn those into like motorhomes and stuff like that.
Well, the one I sold, the video, that one right there went to a guy that was heating and cooling.
HVAC.
Yeah. So that's what he turned it into.
A
up, Joe?
refrigerator truck.
What up, Joe?
Fat Boy Fox, what's up?
Fat Boy Fox in the house.
And
Boy, Fox. Well, Gary, I'm going Tuesday, Gary, to pick up a Fox body.
I thought you left, Steve, till I come in. I'm sorry.
Oh no, I just put my camera down right there. Figure out how to put a picture on the profile picture.
Oh,
Yeah, I was trying to figure that out. That you edit your avatar.
Later, Cat Eye. Thanks for coming in, man. I still can't get over that Lizzie Musey thing. My buddy that I raced the snowmobiles with texted me during
Yeah.
Funky's stream.
Seen it this
Yeah.
morning.
I saw that earlier today.
Oh, Salty said it happened last night.
Yeah.
Yep.
She's just a baby, dude. She's young.
She was in her 30s.
32? 32 or 33. Something like that.
It's a baby.
It is.
My daughter turned 28 today. So yeah.
Well, my oldest daughter's 38. My youngest daughter's 30, but
Mm.
it's just a baby.
Oh, shit. I was falling asleep on Funky's stream. And then I get talked into doing this live, and I'm like, dude, I better not fall asleep during this stream. It's my stream. It's one thing to fall asleep on somebody else's, but not on your own.
When that starts happening to me, I shut them down.
Yeah, well, if that's the case, I never should have started this.
It's all right.
Okay.
Hang in there for a little while, then we'll let you go.
Yeah, it's all good.
Yeah, I'm getting ready to go to bed, but I couldn't go to sleep.
Well, I'm off work till maybe July 7th.
Damn,
Really?
everybody's off. I get Friday off after 4th of July, so I'll have a 4-day weekend then.
Same
Funky's
here.
off.
I've already
I
been
work Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday next week.
I actually I work a 4 on 4 off schedule, so when I take 4 days, I get 12 days off.
Steve, what do you do?
I'm an electrician at a steel mill,
Oh,
What's steel mill?
Nucor.
That's right. I knew that.
In
Knew you worked it. I was actually just doing some drawings today for Nucor in Decatur
okay.
for their annealing line. They're doing an upgrade.
Yeah, they're always upgrading. We got a new reheat furnace going in. It's a huge project.
Mm-hmm.
so Big Block, if you want a good laugh, watch the first, 3 minutes of that live stream that I did from Ford Takeover. It's pretty funny.
He was
Basically.
mean. He was mean to me. That's what's so funny.
Oh, that's not being. First of all, I wasn't the one being mean because the shirt was not my idea.
Yeah, but you helped do it.
Well, it was either that or I get freaking a frying pan to the head. Which one would you do?
And you paid for it.
Yeah, well, I was
So-
forced to.
It was all you.
I was forced to.
Mhm.
She held a gun to my head saying, buy this shirt or I will shoot.
Whatever.
Is it a comfortable shirt? That always matters.
It is.
There
It
you
is.
go.
Yeah. The
It's funny.
damn shirt cost me $50. It better be comfortable.
It's funny too.
Yeah.
Fat Boy Fox.
Oh, it better rain overnight and tomorrow morning because I do not want to have to get up to find jobs for the guys tomorrow. If they were to end up working tomorrow, I'd be screwed because I don't have anything scheduled. I would be screwed, Ola.
Yeah, I've had a apprentice working with me for the last month, and because I knew I was going to get this knee surgery done, and I've been trying to get him trained enough to fill in for me.
How's that coming along? Your knee?
My knee, it's good. I had the surgery yesterday. It only lasted about 20 minutes. He went
That's
in,
quick.
he found this chunk that was broke off in there and got it out and cleaned up some arthritis and then sewed me up. It was arthroscopic.
So they didn't do a knee replacement. then?
Oh no. I'm trying to wait another 5 years at least.
I'm trying to wait till I'm 60. Once I'm 60, that's
Yeah.
when I'm done.
I'm gonna wait 10 years because I turned 50 in September, and
Cat eye, that's funny.
I'm trying to retire in 5 years. I'm trying to retire at 55.
I got 2 years until I'm 60, and I got 4 years until I retire.
Holy crap. It says it's only 79 outside, but 92% humidity. I open the door and it's like walking into a sauna.
Oh yeah. If you got 90% humidity, that's definitely a sauna.
Yeah.
I don't
I
know.
No
need to-
booger sugar,
I
Joe.
don't know if my door's because the mosquitoes will rush in the house.
Well, I'm trying to get the dogs in.
Last
I've
thing I
got
need to do.
I've got the light turned off so that I got no bugs right there. Come on. Get in here.
Last thing I need to do is send you booger sugar there, Joe.
Gary, I don't know if you heard me. I'm going to pick up a Fox body on Tuesday.
What are you picking up?
I think it's a 89. It's a notch. I think it's an 89 notch. I got to go look at it. My buddy has it at his shop. I was going to text you but I looked it all up. Shock towers got some rust right there in the same spot they always get them.
Right.
So I got to replace all that. Both sides, they look pretty bad.
So what's your plans for the car?
Who knows? I don't know yet. It's all the interior, everything's there. I don't know what originally was in the car as far as drivetrain. It does have an 8.8 in it. It's LX.
Well, that's cool. Yeah, we missed you at Ford Takeover.
Yeah, I know. My daughter was mad because we didn't go. But we did go to North Carolina and got to see my daughter and my granddaughter.
Well, that's more important.
Yeah, it was. We had to go to. She moved over to North Carolina about 2 months ago. My oldest daughter did, so we had to go see
Where?
her. Hertford, up around Elizabeth City.
Okay. That's out towards the coast.
Yeah. My daughter actually works out in Outer Banks.
Now, E-Town, Elizabethtown.
Yep.
That's the
Is that Coast Guard?
State Highway Patrol headquarters there, isn't it?
That's
Yep.
the largest Coast Guard base.
That too. But they also have the Highway Patrol headquarters there. That's
Okay.
the staters.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. That's what E-Town's done. I had a couple of friends whose dads were state patrol when I was a kid, so I knew all about it.
Okay.
Yeah, I grew up in North Carolina.
Well, I lived in Camden in 2018. I moved there in 2017 and 18. I moved back here in 2019 because I was working at the New Corps in Hertford County.
Right.
And then
I haven't lived in North Carolina since 1990 when I moved out with and joined the Army.
Oh, I got you.
Nice.
My dog is not listening to me. She's being very obstinate right now and not coming in.
I see I said his birthday's on September 9th.
Let me see pictures of that notch bag, Steve.
I will. I think it's dark gray.
Cool. It's a good color.
But it looks like it's been sitting for a long time. All the interiors in it. Like I said, it was a complete car. The guy pulled the motor and transmission out. My buddy bought it off him to pull the 8.8 out of it, but he hasn't done it yet. So I'm gonna go pick the car up, and I told him I'd pull it out, but I'm just gonna buy him another 8.8.
That's the best way to do it.
People sell them all the time, so I'll just pick one up and take it to him.
Now, do you still have your 19?
No, I traded my black car in on my truck last year.
Oh, okay.
2 weeks before takeover, and I had the good 900 miles on it when I brought it there, and got new bumper and stuff.
Yeah, I remember that. I don't know why.
That was funny because I said, "Man, I hope they don't need a license plate number." I said, "Because I ain't even registered the truck yet."
Hey,
But we both had Geico insurance, and it was funny when we talked to them on the phone. They're like, "Now, how did this happen?"
yeah, I had to explain it to him.
Uh-huh.
But it was fast. I mean, it didn't take no time. It took me longer to put the bumper on the truck than it did to get the money for it, because I bought it and let it sit in the garage, and I took it to one of my dad's friends and had it painted, and then I finally got it on there.
Yeah,
Oh, it wasn't
I
a
don't
chrome
have
bumper?
Geico insurance anymore either.
You don't?
No, they jacked my rates up hard.
Oh, gotcha.
And not because of you, but just because of how many accidents I'd had in the last 3 years.
Yeah, see, I had two claims on my house last year. During that tree came through my garage, and but it was 2 roof claims. And man, we had a storm last month, and another big limb came down right beside the house. But it's been a year. I was like, man, if it ain't been a year, I have to put a claim in. They're going to drop me.
Yeah.
I think on your house, if you put 3 claims in 1 year, they drop you for a year. You got to go find somebody else.
Yeah. I ended up finding a lot cheaper insurance anyway, but I originally, when I still had the F450, it stayed on Geico because I had to leave it there because nobody else would insure it.
Really?
Because it was a commercial truck. Nobody wanted to take it on. So I had to leave it with Geico, and so when I sold it, that's when I ended the policy there.
Hey, Sublime, you see there, Cat Eyes wanting to know if he can.
Yeah, I was just waiting to answer. I didn't want to interrupt anybody. Cat Eye, you can, just as long as you're respectful. That's all. Just don't get up here and clown. That's all I ask. But yeah, you're more than welcome to join, sir. I don't even know how old you are. How old are you, Cat Eye? Gary, is there any, oh, that's right, the second half of the Ford cruise or whatever is planned for tomorrow?
4th Street.
Ford Street. Is it supposed to rain still or no?
It was supposed to rain up until, I guess, like 10 o'clock.
Yeah, it's 10 in the morning, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, about the same here.
Oh shit!
That's
Somebody's dying back there. I hear it.
Ford Tech.
I know. Oh,
20-year smoker. You know.
I was a smoker for over 30 years. I quit. I still have the cough.
13, 40. I'm going on 31. 32.
That's about where I was when I quit.
I said I was gonna quit when I turned 50, and I'm 52 now. So,
Well, I am now 53, so I quit when I was 43, I guess, or yeah, right before I turned 44.
Hey, Cat Eye, do me a favor. Show your face just for a second in the basement, and then I'll let you up. Oh, you disappeared.
I quit when I was 32. I quit when I was 28, 110 pounds. Quit when I went back to smoking and quit again at 32 because my doctor told me my lungs couldn't handle it no more.
damn. I just don't go to the doctor.
Well, I didn't have a choice. I had SARS pneumonia, so when I woke up,
Anything's wrong with me if I don't go to the doctor, right?
Yeah. I guess if I had issues, bad enough, I would go.
oh, I was dying. If I'd have went to sleep that night, I never woke up next day.
Well, good thing you quit.
Well, hey, listen, I was in a coma for the month of February in 2003. That's
Yikes.
shit.
Hey, Cat Eye?
That's when you quit?
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, I was in the hospital for a month, so there was no use to going back smoking.
Yeah. You already hadn't been smoking, so you may have got past the worst part, as far
Yeah.
as cravings.
Cat Eye, you can come back up, man, if you want. Like I said, it's not that hard.
He didn't want to go through it again. I wonder if he's got the problem where it didn't, where I've had on my phone before, where it didn't want to let my camera and microphone work.
Yeah, you got to allow the browser to access your
Yeah,
camera.
and sometimes it'll screw up, and if you hit the wrong button, it's hard to find the setting to get it to fix that.
Depending if it's an iPhone or not,
Yeah, well, I'm on a Samsung, so
So there you go.
and I've had problems like depending. That's why I use Chrome and it's fine, but if I tried to do this in Firefox, it won't work.
Yeah, Chrome is more Google.
Well, it's not that. It's because I accidentally hit no one time when it asked, and it kept that setting, and I don't know where that setting is. I couldn't find it to fix it. So.
You'd have to go deep in your browser settings and find it.
And I thought I did, and I couldn't find it. So I said, screw it, just started using Chrome. I usually don't use my phone. Today I did for some reason. Usually I use my tablet or my laptop. It's a lot easier.
There we go. I got
Oh,
it.
so you know, I do lives every Wednesday night starting at 8 p.m. our time. Ah, there, Big Black got his picture up there.
Yeah, I got one. I figured it out.
That's a nice bumper you got on that thing. That's
Thanks.
doesn't look like the stock one.
It's not factory.
No, looks much better. Glad I could help you out with that.
Yeah, I didn't even look at aftermarket bumpers at first. I was looking at the normal stuff like cold air brake, header.
Screw it. If I had the chance, I'd do the same thing. And and in fact, sometimes it's cheaper that way.
It definitely, I definitely had money, just a little bit. I had enough left over to get it painted.
Yeah,
I
same.
bought everything. That's lights. I bought lights and all that. So
I like it. Looks good.
Cool.
You were the only one that stayed back. You watched me strap that damn car
I
down.
watched you strap it down. I sure did.
It was done the right way. And, use the slack and everything the way you're supposed to get it tension. And I have better straps now. So
there had to be a little bit of slack or something. That's the only thing I could think because nothing was broke.
yeah, so I don't know what happened.
But it could have been a lot worse because we drove 27 miles back to the hotel, and
I know.
that thing
And it happened right at the hotel.
it happened right at the hotel. But that could have happened anywhere, and your car could have went in the other lane and hit somebody head on.
It could have done all kinds of shit going down the road.
Luckily, we was parked, and it just rolled back and bumped me.
Crazy.
It caused a lot of damage too. I had to fix a lot of stuff. I got the trailer fixed. I did find a damage on my car finally because didn't see any damage on my car. On the passenger side and on the back quarter, there is a wrinkle in it from where it hit your truck.
Oh wow!
It's just a small. I mean, it's not like a wrinkle that you like. It's not a jagged thing. It's just like a roll.
Yeah.
But it's the only thing I could think of that caused that because it wasn't there before.
Yeah.
Gary and Fortec, I'll let you two answer that question. I asked.
Yeah. What type of cam do you prefer, roller or lifter?
Flat, tap it, or roller, right?
Yeah.
Depends.
Depends on what I'm building.
Yeah.
I like roller cams, I guess.
I do like
Depends
roller
on how
cam.
old.
Depends on what your budget is normally.
Well, if you want me to answer that question, I need to know a little bit more what you want to do.
Yeah. What do you got in that Falcon? Or not that Falcon, but the freaking Fremont or whatever it is.
Fairmont.
Oh, it's all roll. It's all
It's a
roll.
roller.
Yeah, because I'm going to be drag racing that car. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, it depends on what you're doing, man. I mean, really, if you're just making just a regular street car, then just go hydraulic. If you need, if you're making a car for the track that you're going to maybe race or whatever, and go with a solid lift roller. I mean, it just depends on what you want to do.
More maintenance on a solid lift roller than there is. Right.
Oh, and I agree with that, but the things they have nowadays, they're a lot better than they used to be back in the day.
Yeah, they are.
My street motor that's in my truck now, that my 64 Chevy, that's a 402, and it's I've got a flat tappet comp cam in it, and I got a tunnel ram on there, and it's been fine. Now my 481 race motor, I've got a solid roller cam in it because it turns about 7,000 RPMs, and
right. And so my 414, I'm going to be probably shifting it right around about $8,000. You know what I'm saying? So, and it's a zero balance motor too. So, I mean, that's why I went like that route. But I mean, like I said, the stuff they have for the solid rollers and stuff nowadays are so much better than they had. Because the first solid I ever had was a 289 hypo. I put a solid lift cam and stuff in with 302 heads, and it was back in the 80s, right? Yeah, you'd had to adjust those valves every single day.
Really? Damn.
You
had the
Yeah,
lock-in
valve
roller.
flash every day.
Yeah.
So I mean, it just depends on what you want to do and what your plans are.
well, after about the fifth adjustment, you're a pro at it.
Right.
I hated doing that.
I did 5 heat cycles on this 481 before I readjusted my valves on it.
Mhm.
Then it changed the whole sound of the cam and everything once I done that second adjustment.
454.
Board 125,000.
Your cruiser with a comp cam in it.
Oh,
55 Chevy.
yeah, but 55 Chevy is going to have 454. Yeah, man. Yeah, my 481, which is a 454 board, 125 thousandths. It's got 330cc aluminum heads, a 705 lift roller cam. It's about 6 to 650 horsepower.
I think a roller would be great for that car for what he's plans on doing. I mean, it's just like I said, it just depends, you know.
So as of right now, going by a virtual dyno, I'm only pushing about 370 horsepower on my engine.
And what engine's that?
That little 4-cylinder.
Oh, okay. I thought you were just gonna get talking about the thing. I was about to say, Pinks, what do you want to lie to us for?
Still, that's
Not
pretty good.
lying, but I'm not done tuning it yet either, and I haven't gotten to the methanol.
I'm talking about the engine in the Mustang.
Oh, that's a V8, and it's pushing about 900, probably about 1,000 at the crank.
Yeah, that 20 GT of mine, when I dynoed it dynoed 412 at the wheels.
Nice.
Well, that little 93 that I've got, that little red one I took the Ford Takeover, it dynoed 400 at the rear wheel.
And it's so light comparatively.
No, it's light. Not even.
An
comparatively.
S5 compared to an S550, oh my God, they weigh nothing.
Well, you know, I mean, it's a good little runner. I mean, I like it. Sublime liked it. Funky liked it.
Even though I got a ride, I didn't get enough of what I was looking for, but I guess we'll.
Oh, you got enough.
I
didn't get
got
it right. What's
one
up,
hit.
boss, man?
Did it
One
not?
hit.
Did it not put you in the seat?
Yeah, for about a second and a half. That's all I got. I felt like I was teased.
That's all you needed. You were teased.
Oh boy. What's up, boss man?
Boss man.
So it's funny though, because that little car of mine, that little Focus, those things weigh 30. The stock, the curb weight on them is 3250, and that's without me in it. Once I get in it, it's more like 30, more.
What's going on, Bob?
But the thing about it is all the electronics and all the wiring and stuff that's in those cars, man, and all the safety equipment. You know?
It's the doors. The doors alone weigh a lot because of the safety they put in them. But I will say, as being in an accident in one where I got completely crunched, I came out okay. I could have gotten really hurt in another car.
Yes.
I mean, I unfortunately it was a double hit, so I ended up hitting my head on the steering wheel because the airbag had already deflated when I hit the second car because my foot came off the brake. Yeah, it was not fun.
Boss man, quit playing. You know you weren't at Ford Takeover.
Where are you guys headed? I was there looking for you. Yeah.
He's so full of cucka. You missed a good time, boss man.
I sure did.
Now, if you'd have been there, I'd have took that little Mustang out, that little 93 and wore you out. I'm sorry, guys. I just had to.
Just
I was so fast, you guys couldn't see me.
Yeah, I didn't see him there.
Well, that's because he got those turbos installed finally, so he's too fast. Couldn't see him.
You see, Cat Eye's question there. He said blowers and turbos. And that is another thing of what
Okay.
I'm looking at.
I got blower on. I got a Whipple on one car, and I have turbo on the other.
Yeah,
I have two turbo cars here and one Whipple car. Or actually, we got 3 turbo cars here.
I definitely like the hit of a Charger, but man, looking at what JJ Manis done with those.
Oh, Jesus, maniac! That thing's a beast.
That's crazy.
That thing is a freaking beast.
The turbos really make some power, and he says he don't even have it turned up.
The new turbo on my Focus is amazing. It sounds good for one. You can hear it. 2, it's really livened up the car, and 3, yeah, I just like it. It's it's probably about, so it's I went from what was it, a 35 millimeter, or I saw it the other, like a 33 or 35 millimeter wheel to a 54, and it doesn't lag at all. I mean, not like the other big ones did. The G25 series is really nice.
Mark
And then-
Turner, isn't he the guy that won the stick shift shootout? I think he is.
Is that who won?
Yeah, I think that's the guy that won the stick shift shootout. Do you know him, Cat Eye?
That sounds familiar.
Does
I'm
too.
almost positive that's who that is.
Yeah, it is. That is, because that's the guy that got the transmission.
Do you know him, Cat Eye? That'd be funny if Cat Eye was the guy that ended up being able to get that transmission out from Brutal.
Is that at 420?
I should put the boss in the dynos and turn up the turbos. Oh my god, boss man! Wait till you get the turbos on before you start talking shit about your turbos.
It's his buddy's
I'm
uncle.
not ready to say he hasn't got those turbos put on yet.
Yeah, he's talking power about his turbos when they're sitting on his counter.
Cat Eye's the one that got the transmission, I think.
Is he grabbing the turbo and blowing through it? Is that what he's doing?
He's my buddy's uncle. So, Cat Eye, who did Mark Turner end up selling that transmission to?
His uncle.
Yeah, no shit. Probably. That'd be funny.
He won a transmission by winning the stick class.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Brutal wanted to buy it. But I guess Mark told Brutal to,
What was it?
that I don't remember what transmission it was. I honestly don't know.
Just Tremec.
It was Tremec, but I'm not sure what Tremec it was.
Yeah, exactly.
Tremec is a sponsor, yeah.
Yeah, I should have run that stick shift shootout. I could have probably beat him with my little car.
And then JJ won those wheels for his car. Man, he's already got
Oh.
them too. That's so fast.
Possibly sold it to his brother. Okay, I get that.
Okay. She just got done blowing my turbos. Oh my god, boss man. It's past your bedtime, sir. Clearly you're delusional.
If I had a car that could compete in that stick shift class, I would definitely join it. I would definitely get involved.
I would have last year
Gary, you have
with
the
my
car,
car,
you just have to do a
except
lot
it
of
was
work.
too late. It was too late for me to enter by the time I found out about it.
I got the car. What?
You have the car, you just got to do a lot of work to it. You got to make it not stock anymore.
Well, is what I'll do. I'll just use Pink's Mustang next time. Then I'll. Me and
I
Pink's,
got to get the transmission working first.
It wasn't that Neo Stain guy in that.
Yeah, he was in there.
He usually wins that, right? I mean,
He won last year, yeah.
He won last year, but this is only the second year they've done it, right?
Second or third, yeah.
I
I take
don't remember it the first year I was there.
I
So
take Pink's Mustang. I'll practice with it a little bit, and I can win it.
yeah. Once I get the transmission and clutch thing figured out, which should be next, that's what my 4-day weekend is going to be. I'm going to just spend it all in the.
I ain't doing it to my Mach 1. I'm sorry. I like it just the way it is.
You and Mark got an argument over what?
Oh yeah, what over? Curious. Huh. Wonder what that was all about.
It's drama. I don't want to hear about the drama.
Racing bullshit. An incident at the track or something.
If
So
I
if I
were,
get the servers on my car, you think I can win this? No, I don't. I don't think you can, boss man. What times were they running anyway? I didn't even know that. If I could know what they were running, what kind of speeds they were running, I could tell you how well I might fare against
I
them.
want to say Neo's car last year run low sixes, like 615 or something like that.
It was in
So-
the 8th.
So I was my best so far has been here at Jake's. It's been what was it, a 670, 672?
Yeah, it's okay, Cat Eye. Come on up. Just show
Cat
me-
Eye, when you come in, just do me a favor. Show your face in the basement. Just let me verify you're a person and not somebody coming out here to show your wiener.
Yeah.
And then you can turn your camera. Once I verify it's you, you can turn your camera right back off and then come on. You don't have to have your camera on. I just want to verify it's a
we
person.
don't
That's all.
want you to show a wiener, and we don't want you to act like a wiener.
But you
And
still
give me
let
1
me
second. I'm
on,
washing
so-
my hands.
We've had some incidents where people come on doing some shit.
Yeah, I had
Yeah.
Screen.
I've been hit a few times.
Screen. He came on
That's
our
a
screen,
penis.
and I had to end it right then because this was right after Funky got his channel taken. So I ended it and I cut out the part that he had done, and I relaunched it.
All right, Cat Eye, you can turn your camera off.
Yeah,
I
I
think
think
Talking about that, Big Block.
Funky like went to bed and did it the next day, and it was too late.
Yeah, and I learned from that. I mean,
And I've been hit like 3 times, and I have just deleted it and shut it down.
He would say,
What's up, Cat Eye? How you doing, man?
Pretty good. How are you?
Not too bad. How old are you?
I'm 14.
Oh,
Wait, you're 14 and you got a 67 Camaro with a 5.7 in it?
I like this
It's my
kid.
dad.
Starting early.
hey, he wants to talk cars. That's great.
But like Neo and Mark got in the argument that was cussing each other about, but because of how close the win was, and they reran their cars about 4 times. So
And it was
Wait,
close.
during the competition they reran them 4 times?
yeah, at Ford Takeover.
Wow.
No, that had to be after, because once you win, you win. I'm sorry, it's drag racing. You can lose by 0.00001.
hang
How do
on
I
a
know
second.
this? Because I won by that.
Hey, let's hear the whole story first, so we know what's
Yeah.
going on.
Maybe it was a grudge race afterwards type thing.
Yeah.
But
So,
like,
Cat Eye, what happened? What was the deal?
they was up at the drivers meeting, and they said, let's rerun them, and they did that about 2 or 3 times.
It was that close each time?
What?
It was that close the first 2 or 3 times they raced?
Yep.
Damn.
Yeah, it can happen. I mean, I actually won in the 5th digit one time. Literally won by 0.00001. And that's how I got a trophy. It was that close of a race.
Yeah, that happens. I mean, it
But
happens.
for me, it was bracket racing, so it also, because of
It
the
happens more in
I-
bracket races or
I
index
cut a
races.
0.0. I cut a 0.001 light, and that's the only reason I won.
Because both of y'all run on the numbers, yeah.
Yeah, we both ran right on our numbers. In fact, it's funny because you see the win, but you see the numbers are exactly the same because it only goes to the 4th digit on the timesheet. It was a 5th digit win.
Oh, man.
I was stoked. That was my Mustang when it was stock. It was slow. It ran in the 9s.
So what kind of times did Mark Turner run in the 8th? Do you know, Cat Eye?
He ran low 6s, high
Okay.
5s.
Yeah, so
Okay.
I remember Neo's car running like a 615 last year.
Yeah,
Okay, so
Neos was running pretty decently at Kentucky last year too, and that was the quarter mile.
And dude, just look at what Ken's doing. Ken's running 620s and an S550. That's moving pretty good.
I know. Automatic though.
That's a lot more weight than a Fox body, than a gutted Fox body, which is what Neo's probably is.
Ken
Yeah.
is a badass.
Yeah.
Has he been making content?
A little bit more recently. Yeah, he's been posting some videos here and there.
But of,
HBR?
of drag racing?
Yeah, HBR.
That's HPR.
Shop, man, that new shop he's got's freaking nice.
God, it is nice. I would love to have that shop. At least one bay, just one bay of that shop, just so I'd have a lift.
Yeah, he looked busy. I know. I watched somebody's video where they went to his shop. I can't remember whose it
That was
was.
RJ,
Okay, yeah,
probably RJ's
it
or
was.
Mach
Yeah, that's
1.
who it was. No, it was boosted.
I didn't take
That's
a
right.
video.
Oh,
So
you
Cat Eye, did you sub to all the channels here, like Gary, Mr. Mach 1, and Fortec? Fortec's got a badass 66. Oh, who did we lose? We lost Fortec. What year is this Mustang, Gary, the white one?
I'm here. We lost somebody.
Oh, who did we lose? Pinks.
We lost
No,
Big
Pinks
Block.
is here.
Oh,
Big
Thank
Oh, we
you.
lost Big Block. He's
Big
back.
Block.
He's back.
He back.
So yeah,
I hit a button.
did you sub to all these channels, Cat Eye?
I've never heard of Big Block, Mr. Mock,
Oh.
and Fortec.
Yeah, I used to live in Selmer.
Yeah.
I live
Yeah,
around-
Big Block, your
lived
beard's
up
a little
on Dancer
bigger,
Road.
man.
Yeah,
It's a little bit longer than mine.
a little bit.
Huh.
It's just barely. Just barely.
Yeah, I'm in California. That's
Yeah,
why you ain't heard of
Fortec.
me.
What year is your white car? A 66?
I got a 65 fastback.
65.
It's a
Fastback.
race car. That I've got a 93 LX, which is in the picture, and I got a 20 GT Premium all stock.
That picture, that's my avatar. Like I said, that was taken at the pre-meet, and dude, that kid did such a good job with that picture. It's not even funny.
Is that Mike?
His name was Michael, but it was some kid that I met. No, none of us knew him. He just came out of nowhere. He's like, "Hey, man, if you want, I'll take a picture of your car and share it with you." And at first, I was thinking it was just going to be like, I mean, he had a good camera, it looked like, but
Oh,
Yeah,
Yeah.
it looks like he edited it too, so you got a lot of color in the sky
yeah,
and the green.
yes, it was darker than that when he took the picture.
Dark,
He edited it to
really
light.
dark.
Yeah.
one of my friends, one of my friends, the kid came up to them with a GoPro. Wait, can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're fine.
And they put the GoPro in the car and did a run. I don't know if they posted it yet or not, but yeah.
Which car?
I'm trying to think of his name. His name was Donnie something. I forgot his last name.
What
kind of
car
car
did he
was it?
have?
Fox Body.
Well,
There
there's a
were
lot of
only
those.
about 5,000 of those.
I forgot what it was.
Yeah.
Chevy.
Well, you guys,
There were-
know what's the kid's name? Cat Eye. You know Foxcast Media, right?
Yeah, I'm subscribed to him.
All right. Well, I won the freaking supercharger heads, cam, and intake for 302 from him
Yeah,
When
the
they-
kit that he gave away, what was it, last year?
last year. Yeah, maybe 2 years ago. No,
Yeah,
I think it was
time's
last
flying.
year. Anyways, all those parts are still sitting, and I have not put them on my car yet.
You're too busy working on customers' cars, aren't you?
Yeah, pretty much. Don't have time for my own stuff.
Sounds like Ken.
And then I have 3 cars, so that don't help much neither. Yeah.
Man,
Yeah,
got
that don't help.
all the way in California. I got a ABS module on my 2008 F-150. I need my VIN number programmed into it.
Yeah,
That's
I
easy.
do that. That's what
I
I,
can
do.
do
as
that.
built. Yeah, Forescan could do that, right?
Oh, can it?
Yeah, I can do that.
Man, I need to do it. I swapped it out because it went bad. I went,
Well, with the version of Forescan I have, I can do it because I have a one that they don't release to public that can do the programming to the ABS units.
I got you.
Because that most people can't do that with Forescan because they limit that. And you actually have to answer a lot of questions for them to approve you to have it.
I got you.
Usually we charge
And because they cut my foreskin off when I was a baby.
Oh my God.
Oh, mine
Yeah.
too, but I got it back,
Apparently.
and they spell it differently now.
Oh shit.
And the
Wrong
reason I
with
got it originally was so that I could redo my wife's EcoBoost so she could have line lock.
Oh yeah, yeah. That was
Because the 17s and before didn't have line lock in the EcoBoost.
yeah,
They do after 18, but
yeah. My 21 had that. but I mean, I never had it activated.
Now I have line lock in my Mustang, but I don't use the built-in anymore because I bought the aftermarket where it's just hold the brake down, flip a switch, let go. You're done.
Yeah, it's a lot of
None of
work.
that menu crap.
Yeah.
The it's a what is it? Same guy, same place that sells the transmission system I want for my car, the auto setup. They sell a line lock kit for Mustangs. It's just two solenoids that sit out on your brakes, and you press the brakes down, turn them on, release the brakes, and they stay locked in on the front.
I need to do that to my truck.
So much nicer than having to go through that menu for line lock. Oh my god!
That
Because if
menu-
anything's wrong, it'll
Yeah.
cancel it.
Yep.
If you're on too much of an angle, it'll cancel it.
It'll cancel it.
It'll cancel it. It won't work, and it sucks. And it takes too long when you're sitting there, and the people at drag strip are trying to rush you.
Oh, I know. I've
So
had
now
that
I don't
happen.
have that problem. Now I push my brake in, flip the switch, release, hit the gas. I'm ready to go.
Wang dang, sweet poon tang.
Yep. I love that line lock way better than the built-in stuff. It's so much simpler when it's just turn it on, turn it off.
I'd rather use my front brakes. That way I can push myself through the line a couple times.
Yeah. Well, it is my front brakes. It's just me.
No, but he means like just punch
Just
it
on
and
the
then
pedal.
grab the
Oh.
brakes.
Pedal, man, just on the pedal.
Yeah. Yeah.
My brakes.
He means the old
The
school
problem
way.
is my rear brakes work too well. If I did that, I don't spin because my brakes work too damn well.
On your S550?
Yes,
Ken's done it before.
I
It could
don't
be
have.
good.
I have aftermarket brakes.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, my stock ones on my 21, it would burn through those pretty easy.
Dan,
Dan, what's going on? Dan, how you
Yep.
doing, sir? That's Destroyer's brother, Dan, the IT guy.
Yeah, it is.
Dan,
before?
Dan, the man, Levitan.
Well, guys, I'm gonna try to go back to bed again. You guys have a good night. We'll talk to y'all later on.
All right,
Hey.
Gary, have a good night. Thanks for coming up, brother.
Later, Gary.
Later, Gary.
See ya.
What's up, party people?
He's going to bed, and I'm about done with my first ride right
Marguerite?
for the night, and it's probably going to be the only one I have. But
Oh, yeah. What time is it? I'm getting tired, but I'm still
It is
11 already.
10 o'clock.
Midnight.
here.
11.
11,
It's not
12.
that late.
It's
It's
midnight.
Friday night.
It's past your bedtime for sure.
All right.
It's past my bedtime, but it's what time I stay up till most nights anyway. It's about what time I go. Actually, lately I've been going to bed at about 11:15 on the weeknights. I'm getting older. It's getting harder to, get enough sleep.
Tell me about it, dude. Now I have to get up a half hour earlier for my work because my new office is a half hour, double what my commute used to be. It went from 30 minutes to an hour.
Oh,
Now I have to
really?
get up at 5:20 every morning
Why'd y'all move offices?
because my boss was getting cheap and he consolidated the Wisconsin office and the Illinois office into one office, kind of in the middle.
That sucks.
And at
Um,
the same time, he wanted the office closer to his house because he lives in Wisconsin.
I understand that on the cheap part because rents have been going up. I mean, everything's just been getting so crazy expensive. But I mean,
Yes.
we're building a new building now, and when it's done, my commute gets cut in half.
Well, yeah,
Now, mind you, it goes from 10 minutes to 5 minutes. That's about it.
Oh.
Moving back to Arizona on Sunday. Ooh. Where is it you're living now?
I think it's in Illinois.
Back to Arizona. How come, Dan?
Oh,
Work?
Good luck with the heat.
job, most likely. The heat in
he's used to
Arizona
it. He lived
stays
out
about
there
the
before.
same all the time.
That's dry heat out there, though.
Yeah,
it
he's
is
used
so-
to it. He lived out there
it's
before.
still hot, though.
I have been, it's still hot, but it is so different from the
But you can
southern
breathe.
heat.
But you can breathe.
You can breathe. Yeah, exactly.
That's
I've
like
been
I
in that heat and I don't like it, but, it's time. It's just time. He's tired of Illinois.
I was working in Coeur d'Alene, Idaho, and it was 100 degrees outside, but it felt like 80.
Hey, Dan, hopefully you have a much smoother move to Arizona than the one you had from Arizona. I remember that story. Oh my God, dude.
Fun times.
Gotta get
Oh,
back.
dude, that was a story and a half. That's a story to tell what happened to him on moving his stuff from Arizona to Illinois. Oh my God.
But like
Yeah.
when you step outside here in the South, it's always terrible because it's so muggy and humid.
Oh my God. The last couple days with the rain, it rains and then it's 95 degrees. And like I said, it's only 70 some degrees outside, but it's so freaking humid right now that I open my door to let my dogs in and it's like a sauna hitting me in the face. It's so freaking muggy and hot.
Yeah.
I moved out of the South back in 1990-ish. And then I moved back to the South. I moved to Alabama again back in 1993. Was here for a year. And then I moved to Washington State, stayed there, and sometime in Northern California, and just came back 2 years ago. Well,
Hey, sure. Are you up around Muscle Shoals?
I am.
So you're not too far from Selma anyway.
No, it's what, an hour away.
Yeah.
Yeah, Selmer's like an hour, and then Jackson's like 2 hours. For me to get to the hotel, it's 2 hours. For me to get to Ken's shop, it's an hour and a half. It's 90 minutes to Ken's shop. I can't believe it's that.
I'm an hour and 45 minutes from Jackson,
Yeah, and you're in Kentucky, right?
Arkansas.
Arkansas, right there.
Northeast Arkansas.
They're all the same.
Yeah.
And I'm about 2.5 to 3 hours from Bowling Green, Kentucky, which is the second closest quarter-mile track to me. The other one's still Alabama, which I've never been to, and if I ever get my Mustang working again, maybe I'll take it down there. But
be the closest one for me.
After what happened last year, I do have a different hookups in my trailer now. All my straps have latches on them.
I got you.
They all do. And then I also keep the winch hooked up, which also has a latching hook on it now. It didn't before.
Yeah.
So I updated, and then the bars that hold the door shut are much bigger and have more bolts holding them in.
Same trailer. You just did some upgrades to it.
Just did some upgrades. It's a trailer from the late 90s.
Yeah.
It's an old trailer. It's a heavy trailer. For a 24-foot, it is heavy. It's like 10,000 pounds.
I was in North Carolina this past week, and this guy pulled into a rest area. He had a 48-foot fifth wheel trailer, enclosed trailer.
Mm.
And I was like, and it was going by forever. And he got out, and I'm like, how long is that trailer you're pulling? He said, 48 feet. And I was like, my God, I've never seen an enclosed trailer that long.
We had one here at Fort Takeover that had one that was it was 44 feet, and it was a gooseneck fifth wheel, or a gooseneck. It was a gooseneck, and it looks super long, but it's only like 40 feet past the bumper, which is what my old stacker was. But then my stacker was twice as tall, because I had 40 feet from the bumper to the tail of my old trailer was 40 feet, and it was 13 feet tall.
That's crazy.
I miss that trailer. I love that trailer too. I wish I still had that trailer and the truck, because I needed the truck to pull that trailer. That trailer was 16,000 pounds unloaded.
Dang.
It was an older one. It was an early 2000 steel. It wasn't the aluminum ones they make now. And my Silverlight is one of the few car carrier trailers that Silverlight made, because they were horse trailers. They mostly made horse trailers. So they made a couple of these. Finding parts for them is impossible, from the manufacturer, because they went out of business. So it is what it is.
Hey,
Dan?
what's up, boys?
What's up, Dan? How's it
How
going?
y'all doing?
Hello.
Hey, Trace.
Oh, hey, Dan. I didn't see you come in.
Yes,
You just
sir.
popped in.
So,
You popped in for a little while.
moving date.
What, Dan?
I was asking, when is his moving date?
Sunday.
Sunday. Oh,
Oh.
wow.
Sunday, possibly Monday. Just depends on how long it takes the guys to load the truck.
Yeah, hopefully it's not the same guys.
No.
I hope you have a much better move this time. I really do.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you remember that story? Did you hear that story, Pinks?
Yes, I've heard that story.
Oh
I've,
God,
I've,
dude.
I've lived stories like that, so it's okay. I understand.
Yeah, it was the Murphy's Law of moving.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, anything that could go wrong went wrong. Crazy.
Yep. I have been there, done that, and do not want to do it again. I actually was lucky. My move here was pretty easy.
That's really good.
Yeah, that's a nice one. It goes easy. This one so far has been pretty decent, so we'll see how it goes.
We've only had a couple of snafus so far, but it's we keep looking
Well-
for positives.
Yeah.
That's expected when you're moving that far away.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Now, when I went from Washington to Alabama. That's almost the furthest you can go.
Yeah.
Not quite.
Yeah.
The only thing further than that would be Florida.
Yeah, exactly. And
Wow.
I kind of wanted to move there, but I really wasn't looking for a job. I wanted to stay close. I moved here because of family, and I could have moved to Florida instead. But job wise, I think I'm better off where I am.
Dan, were you able to line up work out there already?
I got an interview with AT&T out there. The recruiter's supposed to get back to me when they make a decision. So
You say AT&T,
yeah,
so you're gonna go work for the devil.
yeah,
Got it.
belly of the beast. I've
Yeah.
worked for AT&T, T-Mobile, Verizon. I've worked for all of them at one point or another.
Yeah, and I don't know if anyone's really any better than the other. AT&T's been around longer, and
They're all
yeah, I've had issues with AT&T back in the early 2000s when I was working IT.
That's before they acquired Southwestern Bell.
Yeah, that's back when I was working in IT, and AT&T and I did not get along, but they were way better than Sprint. So
yeah, yeah.
I had issues with them too, like major issues with Sprint. AT&T was like easy compared to them.
Yeah.
All right, guys, I'm gonna get off here. It's bedtime for me. I gotta
All right,
get
Big
this-
Block, thanks for coming in, man. Good to see you.
Big Block.
Yep.
Take
Good
it
seeing you,
easy,
Big
brother.
Block.
See ya.
Sorry I missed you at Ford Takeover this year. I wish I could have made it, but I understand why you didn't.
All right.
Hey, just so you know, we got the neutral release lever lock for the Ford F-150s and
Yes.
for
I
Ford
didn't even-
Raptors.
I didn't even know my truck had that.
Yep.
Didn't even know it till I seen
If it's got a push button start, it's got a neutral release somewhere.
Oh
Yeah.
no, actually, mine's a STX. It has a key start.
Ooh.
Okay. Then
Yep.
yours it doesn't affect yours.
It's got a gear shifter on the column, and it's a key start because it's a
Yep.
STX. Yep.
Yeah, mine's old. It's 2013. It's got a gear shift on the column and a key start, and I hate it.
Yeah.
So it's the only vehicle I own that I can't walk up to and just open the door. I have to hit the button.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
so horrible.
And then I have to put a key in I have to put a key in it to start it. And
I
it's
like
so
that.
weird.
I can start mine with my.
It just feels foreign.
I can start it with the app on my phone.
I can't. Mine's too old to start with an app on my phone.
Yeah, mine does that, so it's good. But I'll see you guys later. It's good talking to you guys.
Take
All
it
right,
easy.
take care, Steven.
You.
Take care, man. Yeah, it's so weird because I've gotten so used to, because it's only a 2013 and my oldest car before that's a 2014 that I have, and it's a fob, it's a fob only, keyless. It's my Focus, and I don't need to pull the key out. It stays in my pocket. I love that. The F-150, I have to pull the damn key out of my pocket. What? And it's just first world problems, right? I have to pull the key out of my pocket. What the hell? Mm. But I have already upgraded it to a Sync 3 8-inch screen when it came with none.
Ah,
It had that little 4-inch screen. of crap, but I do still have some things I need to fix on it because it's not letting the Bluetooth work right. It's not. I got to program it. I haven't done that yet, but the Android Auto works, so I'm good there. Unless, of course, I get a phone call and then I have to take it on the phone because Bluetooth isn't hooked up.
Right.
Yeah, I'll get it fixed one of these days.
What is that system? That lockpick system?
No, it's just I just need to go in with ForceScan and fix it.
As far as
Some of the-
converting harness to that 8-inch
Oh.
screen.
The only thing I had to do was the harness came with it that plugged everything in. The only thing I need to do is get the harness that plugs in to the mirror and brings that screen down to the main screen because I've got the camera in the mirror and I hate it. It's too small.
Yeah.
But I still also and my Focus need to hook in the mirror that I have or the camera I have for it and run that line so it actually has the backup camera because I have a 2014 and they didn't require them until 2016. So, and I like the backup camera only for the fact that it can see things right below me that I can't see in my mirrors. And we have a neighbor dog that can sometimes be right behind my cars.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and it's really nice that I can see that, but I still use my mirrors and I still turn my head and look
Right.
because the camera doesn't see everything. Even on the F450, when I had the 360-degree camera, I still looked.
Yep.
Yeah. That's smart.
Yeah, it's habit for me because I grew up in a time with no cameras, you know?
Driveway.
Yeah.
We have a really long driveway, so the backup camera really helps them to keep the.
That does help too. Yes, long driveways.
Yeah, Sublime
But-
almost ended up in our ditch.
But if you're like my mom,
Yeah, I remember that.
when she was around. My mom, if she had a long driveway to back out of, she'd be doing 100 by the time she got to the end of it because she just keep speeding up. She wouldn't slow down. She didn't go. She was good at staying straight. She was really good at that, but she would go 100 mile an hour in reverse. I swear. I miss my mom, but I don't miss that because I've been in the car with her when she did it.
I'm good. I'm fine.
Yeah. She would just hammer the gas down. She would floor the damn thing in reverse. Seriously, wide open throttle in reverse. And whatever speed it got to before she had to go to forward, that's what speed we got to. The longer the driveway or whatever it was, the faster we went.
That's funny.
Hey,
No,
yo,
I
I'm gonna
scared
get
the
off
hell
of
out
here.
of Dan, taking him up. in
Hey,
the
later, Cat Eye. Thanks for coming in.
Yeah, all right. Thanks for coming up, man. Appreciate the sub, brother. You have a good one.
Take
Alright,
it easy.
You have a good one too. Goodbye.
All right,
Catch you
later.
next.
Yeah, I'm gonna
14
probably
years
kill it in a
old.
few minutes.
I do know he did say that Chevy was his dad's.
The Camaro?
Yeah, Said it was his
okay.
dad, but it's probably one of those things that'll become his, and they work on it. Hopefully, he
Yeah.
works on it. Looks
Yeah.
like he's into Ford.
That's
Yeah,
cool
yeah.
though. We got the inside on Neo Mustangs. We'll have to see if he posts any of that stuff on his stuff.
Yeah, I don't think I follow him anymore.
If you find out anything for Tech, let me know.
Yeah,
Text me or whatever.
I follow him. He's always posting something.
Okay.
So he must have lost to that guy. He must have been second place. Normally
Yeah.
he does win that shit.
And he doesn't like losing.
He's a shifted machine though. That guy.
He wasn't
he
doing
shifts.
so well in Kentucky either, but he was having problems with his car.
Yeah, I always say shit to him like, where if I ever meet him, I'm gonna arm wrestle him.
Oh
'Cause
god.
No,
he's got some big guns.
he's a freaking beast looking
He is.
guy. I've met him a few times, talked to him. He's a nice guy,
Yeah.
but yeah, he's a beast.
But yeah, I joke around with him. He's got an eBay too. He sells a bunch of stuff on eBay.
Yeah.
Gotta have
But,
something.
but anyways, I'm gonna get out of here too. It's getting late for me. even.
Yeah, I'm gonna probably kill it here anyway. I told myself I was gonna kill it at the 1:30 mark. So,
Yeah. All right.
all right, guys.
Right there.
Dan, thanks for coming up, brother. Have a safe trip back to Arizona, man.
Right on,
Yeah.
brother.
Thank you.
Safe trip.
Yeah.
Have a good one.
All right.
All right,
Yeah,
guys.
Pinks. Fort Blue or
Peace.
Fort Tech. We'll talk to you guys later.
Okay.
Later.
All right,
Easy.
later, guys. And to you 5 people in the bushes, y'all
Later.
have a good night. Later, Fort Tech. Silverback, I think you might have been one of them. All right, later, guys.